What up, YouTube? What up, YouTube? I'm back with another live video, and I'm just chilling. I decided to get back on live because I just did a video reacting to someone a YouTuber who went to Emmett Till's grave doing some spirit box or whatever. But I just decided to come back because y'all know I just like to come on live and do random videos where I just be on live, looking at stuff on the internet. And I showed y'all a few things I was looking at, but I just want to do something different. I was considering going back to the hair John, going back to my hair videos, doing something different. But the crazy thing about it is, um, it's just crazy because I'll be seeing a lot of stuff around here, and the crazy thing about it is I wanted to do my first install, meaning like get a full lace. My bad, y'all. I don't know. Every time I look at this video, I'll be multitasking, looking at my tablet, looking at the camera. But anyway, like I was saying, I wanted to do it my first install. I done did my first sewing. I done crochet styling. I done wore wigs out the ass. But I really, 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 really want to do my first install. The only great thing about it is I can't find no damn hair salons close by that would that I believe would do a good install. And I don't know how to do it myself. So I've been trying to find easy routes. I've been looking at April lace wigs, and the crazy thing about it is with the April lace wigs, I see a lot of people use hair pieces and stuff like that. And when April lace wigs, I've seen that they got this thin skin and silicone base. And I've been looking on YouTube. I've been looking on YouTube trying to figure out how do people install those, like the silicone base and whatever, because it looked like the way the material is, it's a certain place. It's like I know a lot of people they rub the glue on their forehead and stuff like that, but the way the material is, it looks like it's a certain way to make it a lot more natural looking and more easier to install it. And me personally, I want something where it's glued all around and you could pull, you could pull it, you could do whatever you like. I could go in the shower right now. Like, let's just say I'm wearing a wig and it's installed. I could go in the shower right now, wet the hair, and pretend that it's my natural hair and I'm washing it. And by the time I get out the shower and dry myself off and whatever, I don't have no problems. Ain't nothing lifting up, nothing. I could go in the shower, go outside, and people still think it's my natural hair. That's what I want. But then again, that's only with April Lace wigs and the gray wig I showed y'all. I never did the whole silicone base and none of that. I did have a silk top years ago. When I got the April Lace wigs, the Malibu Doll face wig, I got a silk top. I just didn't like the density. I didn't think my density was thick enough to the point where I like it. And I didn't know how to do installs. I didn't know where to go to. So I just put on my head the best way I knew how. But I don't really want to do my first install. I just gotta find somebody that to do it for me. I want to do my first install. Cause look at this hair. Look at this. I don't want to go out in public looking like this. Even if I shave it off, I still want to go out in public. So anyway, me screen share. So this is the Indian Remy hair, Indian Yaki bleach knots for black women. This is the hair that this no actually this is a wig that Malibu Dollface wore several years ago on YouTube, and he would do the video saying who's bald head or stuff like that, and a lot of people was thinking that was his natural hair, although he does have some hair. A lot of people may have been thinking that this was his natural hair. And I thought it was a cute wig, so eventually I decided to get one of my own. And it seems like April Ace wigs got a lot of nice wigs. They even got some Rihanna inspired, Taraji P. Henson inspired. But me personally, I don't know. I was thinking about doing the elderly look. I just wanted to try something I've never tried before. I was thinking about doing the elderly look. Um, yeah. And the reason why I did want to do the elderly look because it's this guy from the movie East Bayou, and he had this long, thick. I cannot think of his name, but he had this long, thick, black, salt and pepper hair, and I just like the way his hair looks. And then some years ago, I was thinking about like I've seen a lot of people doing the elderly look with braids and stuff like that, doing a salt and pepper look or doing silver hair. So I said, one of these days I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try that look because I'm in my 30s. I'm 32. I have no gray hair, and I said, fuck it. Before that day comes, when I start to get older and gray hair start growing out my scalp or whatever the case may be, I'll try it early. So I wanted to do this. And this is a Brazilian virgin human hair loose ocean. That says what? This just says a 25% gray hair mixed human hair custom order link for demonstration. The price is not correct. Please contact us and ask the wig price. Raw human hair, it's in standard 150 density. Nah, I like 180 density. I'll try 130. That was too thin. I'll try 150, and me personally, I like 180. But I just want to try a different lace that I never tried before. And I don't know if I should do the thin skin or the silicone, one of them. But I don't want nothing that's easily going to rip, easily going to tear. So that's why I said I'd rather do the silicone and see how the silicone lace and see how that works. Yeah, I was thinking about doing the silicone lace, trying to figure out how much would it be for the silicone lace, 180 density, a good probably like 16 to 18 inches. And if I don't do this, they have an afro. They got this afro. If I don't do that, they have an afro. Yep. So I think I might do this. And I could do whatever I want with the afro. I could just install it. Next thing you know, I'll be walking around with an afro. And if I want to, I could braid it myself. There's some rubber bands at the bottom. Yeah, I think I might do the afro. I'm gonna go look. I was thinking maybe I'll look in the hair store first and see what they got. And if I don't like nothing in the hair store, I'm gonna come back and do this afro because the yeah, I'm gonna see if I could do it like a silicone based afro because I don't want nothing too pricey. I might have to do this afro. But then if I don't do nothing from April Ace Wigs, we have see, I hate when this happens. Not ETSY. To be honest, I wouldn't mind doing this. I wouldn't. This ain't bad. I like the color blend. This ain't bad at all. I wouldn't mind doing this. But I don't want nothing too long. I already got a long enough wig, and I'm having some difficulty with it. So now they have this. This is a full lace, and this is a salt and pepper gray skinny locks. But me personally, this kind of look like micros. I don't know why. It just looked like micros to me. They have this one. No, this one is sold out. Why these look like micros? And they have this one. This red is cute. This how my hair, well, my hair color when I had dreads. Um, this how my hair used to be. what happened was I got my hair done by my niece and nephew's dad. His sister, she did my hair, and she did a mohawk and bleached my tips of my dreads. So it was kind of something like that. And then as soon as I started coming around with my dreads bleach, people wanted to start trying to get my hair color. And then I shaved my hair off and dyed my whole hair something like this color. Everybody was trying to get my color. Then when I did micros for the first time, they really was trying to get my color. And I was like, damn, no matter what I do, y'all be trying to get my color. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Um, I was looking at Shein. I ended up looking at clothes and stuff, looking at Shein, trying to see what they got because I do need some new clothes. And every time I be just looking around, I'll be finding some new stuff. Don't get me wrong. I mean, like, we got some nice stores around here where I live at, like DD Discount and Old Navy. I don't really care for Old Navy. I mean, don't get me wrong. I went there for graphic shirts. That's about it. But other than that, I never did care for Old Navy. I used to hate having to get clothes from there. I'm like, no, hell no. I don't like Old Navy. I mean, like, Foreman Mills is okay. Don't get me wrong. Foreman Mills is okay. It just depends on what you get. And me personally, like when it comes to Foreman Mills, I was the type of person that I'll just get me like some Dickies or something, like a Dickie jumpsuit or a two piece matching something. Yeah, I didn't want to be dressed like no damn college kid or nothing with a damn uniform, a white shirt and something. No, I wanted to give young Philly kid. But yeah, I was looking on Shein trying to find me some good stuff that I would like to wear and get whenever I get me some money. I surely was. Just looking, looking, looking. And they got some Beyonce shirts. Well, I got some good outfits. I don't know if I really buy this stuff. This is just like, I'll just be looking. Let me see. Do y'all know how long it's been since I've been in the Foreman Mills? Let me see what Foreman Mills got. Like I said, I'm not buying nothing. I'm just looking. Cause this is what I do when I'm bored. I look at stuff on the internet. What the hell? I don't know what the hell. See, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why it's acting up. So I guess I ain't. Oh. Fashion Nova kind of pricey. I mean, they got some nice stuff, but they just too damn pricey. Look at this. You can't even really do your big one. That's why I'm the type of person. I'm like, I ain't doing no. I mean, I wouldn't do no internet shopping. As for me, if I decide to get some clothes, I'd rather go to these stores. I'd rather go to these stores in my neighborhood because you go to internet, everything is so damn pricey. Then you still gotta pay shipping and handling. When you could just go to the store, you ain't gotta worry about it. You pick up what you think is cute, whether it's shirts, pants, shorts, a jumpsuit, sweatsuit, whatever you choose to wear. Socks, drawers, hygiene products. You can get you a whole bunch of stuff and you'll be fine. Yeah, you'll be irritated carrying all them bags. So I suggest if you decide that you're gonna go get you something, and then again, no. But then again, it depends. Cause don't get me wrong, it's a big parking lot, and you will get irritated carrying a whole bunch of bags, especially if you don't plan on doing like no Uber or no Lyft or nothing, and you just carrying all them bags yourself. You be sitting there like, Trust me, I done did it plenty of times. Going from store to store, being happy. And my arms was throbbing. But yeah, I do need some drawers. I do. I need some drawers. I need some drawers that actually feel comfortable and fit. Um, I do want to get me some boots because I don't know what just happened to my boots. I guess I done wore them long enough, so now they starting to lift in the bag. I guess DD Discount got some cheap boots with no good enough material. I was mad because I got these nice boots. That was my favorite boots when I was living in West Philly at my aunt's house. But y'all know how West Philly is. Um, The mice ate through my shoes. And I'll drop him high up on the shoe rack and stuff like that, but I don't know. All I know is I woke up and I was planning on wearing boots because it was freezing cold and I didn't want my feet to be cold, so I decided to wear some boots. I wasn't wearing those. Them boots was hit. I threw them right. I think I threw them in the trash. Then I got me some gothic boots. Them boots was heavy. I got me some gothic boots, and I was playing because I knew I was going to Atlanta, and I wanted to show off and try to look real cute. I got me some big gothic boots, like some rock star emo gothic boots that made me look taller than what I am. I barely could fit in the back seat of a lift with them big ass boots. And I was big mad because I had a whole bunch of stuff and I ain't give me like no bins or nothing to put my stuff in. And here go one of my cousins being a pain in the motherfucking ass. Talk about some little stuff everywhere, and the dining room was getting a little jam packed and messy. And I'm like, first of all, your raggedy ass don't ever be down here. At the end of the motherfucking day, I sleep in the living room, my uncle sleep in the dining room. So of course, especially with all these goddamn kids in the house, it's going to be messy because they don't know how to stop touching everybody's stuff. So I got irritated and I was about to bust him beside his motherfucking head with one of the boots. So I ended up throwing the boots away. And I was big mad too. I was big mad. I actually did a YouTube video where I was telling y'all about an argument we had because he don't know how to leave people alone. But yeah, that's mostly with the well. I can't say it really was an argument because I was trying my best to not end up going to jail, but I somewhat explained what happened in the video. Um, it was my little cousin' birthday, and his mom was asking me did I want to go to Chuck E. Cheese or Dan Buster's, whether if she take him somewhere for his birthday, and I was like, yeah, I don't care. But he ended up not wanting to go nowhere, so she did a little party at the house, and one of my older cousins decided to come to the house and start some shit. So he thought, and we was all chilling, listening to music, sitting on the porch. Good thing ain't nothing escalate any further, but yeah, he was doing the most. It's a lot. I was always getting into something crazy. I swear. It was just West Philly in general. It was just West Philly in general. Like I didn't want to be there. Like I done already explained it how I just ain't like the energy. I didn't like the I really ain't care for the people in the neighborhood. Like West Philly is one of those places. Like if you got family out there, yeah, you can visit, stay a couple hours, and then you come home. It's not a place that I choose to live. It's not a place I choose to be at for more than 2 days. It is literally one of those places where it's like if you got family there, okay, you stay for like a good couple hours, and then okay, it's time for me to go home. I couldn't wait to get out of North Philly. I mean, out of West Philly. And to be honest, I never wanted to live there in the first place. But shit happens, situations happen. I mean, yeah, my fam and most of my family members was getting on my nerves around that time. But to be honest, I think the biggest issue is the neighborhood. Everybody know everybody business. It's fights, shootouts, all types of crazy stuff was happening. And then with certain famers, it's like they forget that I'm grown. You're not about to treat me any way you want. You're not about to talk to me any way you want. You're not about to force me to do stuff I don't want to do and then think, oh, now you could be disrespectful and I'm still supposed to kiss your ass. No. And I'll just get into it most of the time with my cousins. So I'm like, I'm like, I don't even know how I last 3 years. I really don't. I mean, yeah, me and my aunt probably would get into a disagreement every now and then. Me and my uncle might get into a disagreement every now and then, but it was mostly my cousin. Not even all of them. No lie. I think like to be honest, I'll say me and my cousin Dominique, we might have had a few disagreements, and most of the time it started off with other people, and she gave commentary. But me and my cousin Dominique always been the closest. My cousin Quetta, she'd come there, and yeah, she wasn't the issue. But I think like when I first got there, it was like I told y'all, my aunt Trina had her room with my uncle Albert. Then my cousin Chief, he had his own room, and then my cousin Dominique had a room with my baby cousin Bryson. And most of the time, my cousin Chief, other kid, well, his kids would come over, and sometimes most of them be in the room with him, or they'd be downstairs, or they'd be in the room with where their grandma, my aunt Trina. And when I first got there, it was me and my cousin Jr. We was the ones downstairs. And yeah, he worked or whatever the case may be, but it's like everybody playing music, everybody talk loud, everybody do them. And I can't help when like I'll be bored. I ain't got like I really be to myself. So I can't help it if people call me at nighttime. I didn't have my own personal space, and I was about to sit outside by myself and be on the phone with my friends. But I was just to the point where I was like, I need somebody to talk to. So then they start complaining like, you too loud, or then they start complaining about conversations I was having. And I was like, I could see if it's one thing that I'm too loud and everybody laying down and stuff like that. But what we not about to do is start going back and forth about the conversations I'm having. Because when y'all be talking and shit like that, y'all be saying and doing a lot of stuff that I don't agree with. And I don't say shit. I'll just sit there. Number one. And number two, I'm grown. If you don't like the conversation I'm having, this is a thing called mind your own goddamn business. So I think I was talking to my ex. And the crazy thing about it is, he ain't there say nothing to me the night that the conversation that I was having the conversation. I wake up the next morning, I'm thinking everything good. So then it got to a point where like I said, I'm thinking everything good, the day going smooth, and I'm hearing like indirect conversations as I'm downstairs, but I'm walking by the steps and I'm hearing people talking shit. So I snapped the fuck out. I'm like, that's some bitch ass shit. At the end of the day, I'm your cousin. You come to me about everything the fuck else. So if you had a problem with my conversation, whatever the case may be, why you ain't like, cuz you too loud, I got work in the morning, or whatever the case may be, or something more respectfully, but don't come off with that homophobic shit. Like, I done shook my ass in front of y'all. I done wore wigs in front of y'all. I done did a whole bunch of crazy shit in front of y'all. Hell, let's be real. If it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't even know what the fucking pornos was. I didn't caught y'all plenty of times watching damn pornos. Not to put nobody business out there, but I'm just like this, and not to try to start no beef. This is just, I'm just being honest. Like, this is just shit I really went through. Hell, I used to get in trouble for sneaking some of y'all porno DVDs that y'all had leaving around the house. That's the fuck how I knew who Pinky was and Brian Pumper and Mr. Marcus and all the rest of these motherfuckers. I ain't know shit about no damn pornos. I mean, yeah, I heard of Heather Hunter because she's in Tupac video. And now I hear certain names in rap songs, but I ain't know that shit until I used to be just walking around the house and motherfuckers was being sneaky and leave they shit around. Anywho, so after that situation get out the way, there was a few other situations that happened here and there. He like the cousin that I got into that issue with, he ended up moving out, and then I was downstairs by myself, and then eventually my uncle, he, like I said in previous videos, my uncle, he came downstairs. So it'd just be me and him downstairs. I'll be in the living room and he'd be in the dining room. And sometimes I would have to share the living room with some of my cousins. And then sometimes my uncle might fall asleep on the couch, or it was whatever. Another thing that used to get on my nerves is the fact that my cousins was bad. I ain't never gonna lie, my little cousin was bad. Now, of course, kids gonna play, or whatever the case may be. But they was old enough to start cleaning up after themselves. I don't have no responsibilities. I don't have no children. I got my own section with my own belongings, other than my clothes and stuff being in the dining room next to my uncle pile of belongings. I could clean up after myself. All y'all parents is here. I'm not, and then y'all old enough. Is only like probably like one or two kids that wasn't old enough to clean up after themselves, but everybody else is old enough to clean up after themselves. I'm not cleaning shit. I'm not responsible for it. I'm not cleaning it. They leave like bowls and stuff around, and one of my phones got broke because my cousin ended up leaving a bowl of ravioli on the floor, and my phone fell off the couch and fell into the bowl of ravioli. So I had to give me a whole nother phone. Laptops and got broke because badass cousins poured water on it. I done been through some shit. Oh, I've been through some shit. 3 years worth of shit. And it just got to the point where I'm like, all right, I'm about ready to leave. I don't want to be in West Philly no more. But I mean, family go through stuff. Yeah, it was family was somewhat part of it, but my biggest issue was the fact that I didn't like nobody in that neighborhood. I felt very uncomfortable due to the multiple situations that would go down in that neighborhood, and it was bothering my health. I wasn't eating or drinking all the time. When I did eat or drink something that was something unhealthy, I was gaining a lot of weight. It was bothering my asthma. I had fluid in my body. I had to keep calling the ambulance to come take me to the emergency room. Um, it was to the point that I really ain't near one of you. I mean, yeah, my aunt would cook and my cousins would cook here and there. It was just a lot. But it wasn't an all the time thing. Like every single day, you gonna have a plate or you gonna have something to drink. There was plenty of days where I didn't eat or drink nothing all day long, and there'd be days where everybody else is eating and drinking and doing stuff in front of me, and I'm just sitting here. But then it'll get to the point where I get my food stamps or I get a couple dollars, and people expect me to share with them, and I'm like, this should go both ways. When y'all get y'all shit, y'all should share with me. So why the fuck y'all expect me to share with y'all if no one doing shit for me? I'm everybody asking me, Damien, can you go to the store? Damien, can you go to the store? But then y'all sitting here eating in front of my face, and then they get to, oh, that's the kids, that's the kids. So when I get my food stamps, I should be saying this mine, this mine. And you can't be generous with every damn body. So yeah, me and my cousins, we are definitely get into it all the damn time about the craziest shit. Then they start yelling, I start yelling. Then next thing you know, they get my aunt into it. That's their thing. Start shit because they know my aunt gonna eventually wonder what the hell is going on. And why is everybody fussing and cussing and arguing? And then people thought I was being rude because I get to the point where I put my I'm always like that. It's not being rude, just I don't want to be bothered. I'm chilling. Um, I put my earphones on and I'll just sit to myself and listen to music. I've been that way for years because I'm just used to always being to myself. It could be a house full of people, and I would lock myself in the room by myself until I feel like coming out. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody. There's no ill feelings towards nobody. That's just me. I'm just a. I mean, I hang around, I joke around, sing, dance, come by y'all. But then after a while, it's like, okay, I didn't have my fun. Now it's about that time where I need some me time. I'm trying to see. One, two, three. Another one that I like. 4. Yeah, another one. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I hate it. I did. I hated it. It was just to the point where it's like my biggest issues was number one. I had this friend who lived right next door, and like I said, I told y'all about this. I told y'all about this in previous videos. My aunt had this friend who lived next door. I ain't gonna say no name, but she had this friend who lived next door. And I remember somewhere around the time where I first was being introduced to her, I'd be over there from time to time, and my aunt, she'll always be telling people about me, and they'd be like, "Oh, Damien don't talk to nobody, especially if you don't know you. Damien don't talk to nobody." I guess she was like, the friend was like, "I get him to talk to me," and I do. I get off those vibes. If I really don't know you, like that, I ain't gonna fuck with you. I pay close attention to people energy, and if I feel like you ain't got no good energy, then I ain't gonna fuck with you. I ain't got shit to say. You gonna have to impress me and let me know that I could be comfortable around you. I could talk to you. I don't give a damn who friend you are, who you hang with. Because at the end of the day, just because you cool with a family member or a friend, don't mean that you gonna treat everybody the same way you treat that person. I've been in that situation plenty of times where like I could be friends with somebody and they can have another friend, and just because you know that me and this person's friends don't mean that you're gonna treat me the same way you treat that person because you know we friends as well. Or like a family member. I could have a family member and my family member might be friends with somebody, and just because you fuck with my family member don't mean that you gonna treat me the same way you treat my family member because you fuck with my family member and you know that me and this person's family members. So there be times where I see her and I wave whatever the case may be. Then when I started living there, I started to get connected to the energy. It's to the point where you speaking to me, I see you speak, whatever the case may be. And I guess once you got to the point where now I'm speaking to you, now I don't know how to take it because I see the way you look when I wear certain stuff. I seen the snickering and kikiing with your little friends, whatever the case may be. But then when my cousins and them around, you try to play it off like you don't mean no harm, you just joking. Or trying to treat me like I'm part of the family or something. And I laughed it off at first up until it be times where I'm not paying attention and my cousin start catching on to the shit that she was doing. And once my cousin caught on, my cousin Dominique, once she caught on, I was like, okay, so I'm not tripping. So clearly she is trying to crack jokes and make fun of me or some shit like that. So once I caught on to that, she would keep like ever since I was living there, she'd keep on trying to be my friend one moment, then be on some weird shit the next, then try to be my friend. And I'm like, I don't know. It's confusing the hell out of me. But the last time I even seen this person is at the like I a lot of people showed up at my aunt's funeral. I didn't get to see everybody. So once we went to the repast, certain people started popping up, and this same person walked right past me. And I'm the type of person where I'd rather you come to me and speak because I don't know what energy I'm going to get, especially if you're not like a family member or something. I'd rather let you come speak to me first. Then I know if it's okay. But I don't know who she spoke to or whatever the case may be. Everybody else is all hype. Oh, hey, such and such. I don't give a fuck. Took it like, bitch, at the end of the day, you know, I lived there for 3 years. You know that's my aunt. You walk right past me and they ain't never say shit. You ain't never say, oh, I'm sorry for your loss or anything like that. Bitch, fuck you. The fuck? Or maybe it was due to the fact that I had a turban on in a purple outfit, and she always had something negative to say about my clothing. But bitch, I'm grown. I ain't gotta explain. We not dating. I ain't gotta explain my choice of clothing for you. To be honest, I wore the turban being petty because um I'm not about to get into that story on why I wore the turban on my hair, other than the fact that I don't like showing my natural hair out in public. But it's a whole nother story as to why I decided to wear it. But I was just in my own mood. I ain't want to eat nothing. I ain't want to drink nothing. I spoke to who I spoke to. I said I gave hugs, kisses, whatever the case may be. My cousins was trying to force me to eat something. One cousin was like, you want me to make you a play? I'm like, fuck it. Everybody kept asking me, Damien, you hungry? Damien, you hungry? I'm like, fuck it. All right, fine. Then my cousin Dominique, she gave me a water ice. But other than that, I was ready to go home. I was sweaty. I wanted to take that hot outfit off. And the crazy thing about it is my sister kept telling me, "Oh, you gonna be hot. You gonna be hot." But I just wanted to come in style. My aunt liked purple. I had the shirt with her picture on it. Her favorite color is purple. I didn't want to wear no regular clothing. I mean, we're going to a funeral for Christ's sake. The same way as if I was going to church. I want to wear a suit. If it's a special occasion, such as, and to be honest, the last time people seen me, I was bummy. I ain't really had much. So I said, bitch, for all the drama and all the bullshit I went through, look at what God blessed me with. I got my own, I paid for my own suit. I paid for my shirt with my aunt picture on the front and back. I felt good. I was just hot. To be honest, it was just where I was standing at because I went outside, I wasn't hot. I was in my aunt's car, I wasn't hot. Soon as I got to the soon as we got to the funeral home, I wasn't hot. Soon as I sat down and people started piling up next to me, I started to sweat and I started to get hot. We was sitting there for about a good couple of hours, and I didn't move not once. Finally, everybody getting up. The funeral is somewhat over. Everybody getting up. Then everybody like, everybody wanted to see my shirt. So I finally take my jacket off to show people my shirt with my aunt pictures on it. I already sweated a little. But then again, I didn't want nobody seeing my tattoos, so I put the jacket back on. But yeah, I did like my outfit. My outfit was cute. I just wish that was a little bit windy. To be honest, I'm not even gonna lie. I wore the outfit because I didn't really see it as being a big funeral because my aunt was cremated. So, and I've never been to a funeral where somebody was cremated. All the funerals I've been to, the body was there, the casket was there. And then we didn't already had the viewing. And I was hearing other stories such as, okay, we had the viewing, everybody see my aunt body for the last time. And then no one told me nothing after that. I go on Facebook and I see my Uncle Benny posted the flyer. So I'm like, okay, so they are going to still have a funeral. And then I'm hearing something about some family group where everybody was talking about shit. So I was just posting stuff like, this is what I want to read at the funeral. Everybody else was in some little group or whatever. I wasn't in nothing. If I hear something, it's because somebody posted a flyer or something. So that's why I was like, damn, what's the occasion? Like, what am I going to wear? Like what's going on? So I said, fuck it. I'ma just wear a purple suit. I actually wasn't there planning on wearing purple. I was planning on wearing white and gold. But then looking at the flyer, I seen everything was purple, so I changed my mind. I was like, you know what, man, I'ma wear this purple. And then my sister was getting in my head, worrying about what I was gonna wear, and I'm like, girl, leave me the hell alone. I'm grown. She always do that. Every time I plan on wearing something, she always try to tell me what the hell to wear, and I'm like, you ain't going any damn way. You choose to stay home and work. So why are you so worried about what I'm wearing? So I ended up wearing a purple suit. I still got it. Purple suit, some shoes, and yeah. But I really don't go nowhere. I just get clothes just to get clothes. I really don't go nowhere. I really don't. Nobody called me, hit me up. Oh, Damien, you want to go here? Oh, Damien, you want to go there? Nope. I pretty much stay to myself. The most I went to was my sister house for about a couple of days. But other than that, I really don't do nothing. I just chill to myself. Unless I choose, unless I have a couple dollars and I choose to go somewhere myself. But y'all want to know one thing I do want to do? I want some damn Jamaican food. I think I'm gonna try to find a Jamaican spot. So, matter of fact, let me see. It gotta be a Jamaican spot somewhere. I think it is. It's one on old guys. Okay, so I do got. So it is some Jamaican spots close by. So yeah, I want some Jamaican food. I sure do. I'm gonna have to find somewhere. Whenever I get me a couple of dollars, cause I ain't had Jamaican food in a long time. I want some. I want some jerk chicken, macaroni and cheese. What else I want? I just want a big bag. I don't really care. I just want a whole bunch of mixed up stuff. I want some jerk chicken, macaroni and cheese, some greens with hot sauce, some candy yams. I want some rice and beans and Or maybe I could make me some shrimp gumbo again. It was some gumbo I got from the Poppy store, like some gumbo soup or something. And it's this store near the library that I go to get my shrimp from. Like it's $10 a cart or whatever a cart. Yeah, what's some great the little clear things, whatever it is. So I'll be going over there. And I swear, it was so good. The only thing was that when I went to, I mean, when I got the shrimp out the freezer, it was only one. And I was like, damn, do y'all got any more shrimp? I want some more. This is only a little bit. So the lady, she's like, yeah, give it like a good 30 minutes. And I didn't know that there was a guy back there who cooked the shrimp for you. But for some reason, I don't know if it was a bag or whatever. Like I just kept getting this vomity smell. But the shrimp was good. I didn't get sick or nothing. I don't know where that smell was coming from. I lied to y'all not. I didn't get sick or nothing. But for some reason, like as I was walking back home, I just kept smelling this weird smell. And I'm like, where the fuck is that coming from? I done sprayed myself. I done put deodorant on, body spray. Where and I ain't smelled it before. Where's this smell coming from? And I think by the time I walked in the kitchen, I started cooking my food. I ain't smelling no more. I don't know. I can't explain it to y'all. I have no idea. But I know for sure I kept smelling throw up. I don't know where it was coming from. I checked my shoes and everything. Now, I thought I was tripping. I kept sniffing the bag like where the like and then the crazy thing about it is as I sniffed the bag, I ain't smell nothing. So I'm like, where is the smell keep coming from? Because this like it would appear and then it would go away and then it'll appear again, then it'll go away. And I'm like, why do I keep smelling this smell? Yo, that shit was crazy. But I can't say I don't think it was I don't know. I don't think it was a shrimp because I done got shrimp from there like a few times. No, I actually was just in the store. I think I had food stamps or something. I was in there and I was gonna go get some shrimp, but I changed my mind. I wanted some sun chips. But I'm about to get off here, y'all. I just was bored and just felt like talking to somebody, even if nobody joined this live stream. At least I could talk to somebody about whatever pop up in my head, cause I really be bored. And I don't talk to Danny no more, so it is what it is. I'll talk to y'all later. I think I'm about to just lay down, listen to music or something. I've been on here for about a good hour. Deuces.